What is now unifying the West? Because we don't even have God anymore. And this is one of the things that's interesting when you talk about Christian versus Islam.
Ironic how everything started coming about when we did take God out of it.
Completely, but now we have Christian nations. And they don't feel Christian to me. They don't look Christian. I mean, I could walk around with a "fuck Jesus" t-shirt in a Christian nation. I wouldn't do the same thing with in an Islamic nation with the Islamic prophet.
You know, I respect.
I wouldn't do it with an Islamic prophet in a Christian nation. You're still toast.
Yeah.
So
they won't put up with it.
They won't put up with it. So that's the thing that's so interesting when you start to analyze people who are atheistic and go, God's stupid, you don't need God. They're not even smart enough to look at the big picture and realize without God, there's nothing.
Yeah.
You have nothing but anarchy and chaos. And I tell you, when 10 armed men turn up at your house and start raping your wife and putting a gun to your head, you'll wish God was there. You'll be praying then, Mr. Atheist, Mr. fucking tough guy. Then you'll start talking about God. And it could have been prevented in the first place if society was preserved, if there weren't dickhead atheists like you talking godlessly. That's what these clowns don't even understand. Without God, there's nothing. It's all a joke.
It's perfect that you say that, because every man knows God when he's at his lowest place.
Oh, they were praying on that submarine.
This is the thing that people don't understand, and mind you, this is just me for reflecting. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me if I'm wrong. I believe every man, woman, baby, child, anybody, we're all designed to worship.
Yep.
All of them.
Yep.
Now you could say, I don't believe in God. Buddy, that's your faith. Yep. You don't believe in God. That's your faith. So you worship it. You don't worship a God, but you worship yourself. And I think that's why they feel the weight of the world on them, because God's like, all right, you don't want me to have it in my hands? Have it in yours.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, and it comes crumbling down. And then you start realizing that even your family could get evil. And then you could get evil. And your loved one can get evil. But then when you have boundaries and restrictions and rules, and here's the best part. I think wisdom truly starts and finishes with the fear of God.
Absolutely.
Same way if you have a fear of your father. You respect your father, right?
Absolutely.
You fear of disappointing your father.
Absolutely. No, and it's so important what you've just said, because it's so profound and people at home need to understand it. All humans are meant to worship, and this is true. The godless, atheistic, left-wing psychos worship the pride flag and abortion. Watch them. Look at them. They worship it. They go, they turn up, they scream its name, they try and promote it, they worship it. Or you have famous men who will worship fame, or worship their girlfriend, worship their wife. If you believe in God, you're not going to worship your wife. You're going to respect your wife. You're going to do your very best to do good by her. You worship God. You're not going to allow a woman to trounce all over you. You're like, no, sorry, we live godless. We live within certain boundaries within this house, and we're a religious household, and you're not going to do that. Otherwise, we're not going to be together anymore. This is how it works. We're a religious household.
Yep.
But everybody worships something.
Yeah.
By talking about being an atheist, you think you're just showing the world how smart you are and that nothing's above you, but it's absolutely not the opposite. Now you're showing that dumb shit's above you. You're worshiping fame, you're worshiping clicks, likes, money, some other person, some human. It's garbage.